Hi everyone, thank you for checking me out. Today I am making an old-fashioned homemade banana pudding. Let me show you. Making some custard. As you can see here, I have a pot of boiling water. This is going to be a double boil. I'm going to take this container and sit it right here on the top of it. Now I hope you can see everything from here, but what I'm doing now, I'm going to add a half cup. This is 3 cups of sugar that I have, but I'm only going to add a half of it into this pot and leave about a 1/4 cup. Okay, that's about a 1/4 cup I left in here. I'm going to turn this down just a little bit. Then I'm going to add a 1/3 cup of all-purpose flour. I'm going to add about a pinch of salt to it as well. Just a pinch. You can hear it boiling. Okay? And I'm going to whisk it around. I'm going to whisk this around. Whoop-de-doo. So you got to be careful. To this, I'm going to add, this is 4 egg yolks that I'm adding to this. 4 egg yolks. And I'm going to also add 2 cups of half and half, or you can use whole milk, but I have some half and half, so I'm going to use 2 cups, and I'm just making sure it is 2 cups, and it is about 2 cups. And I'm going to pour that right on into this pot, right along with it. Put my mitt back on so I can hold it pretty well. And what we're going to do, let me see, can I get this mitt? Okay, I got the mitt. We're going to mix this around. We're going to keep mixing it and mixing it over this boiling water, stirring it until it thickens. Still stirring. It has been about 5 minutes, and now that it's starting to thicken, I'm going to reduce the heat to low and let this cook on low heat for about 5 minutes. Turn it down to low. After a few more minutes, not even quite 5, this custard, our pudding part, is thick enough for me to take off the boiler. Now that the custard is off the boiler, I'm going to add a teaspoon of vanilla, and because I like vanilla, I'm going to add 2 teaspoons. Get that stirred in. And then get my dish. This is like a 2.5-inch casserole dish that I am using for our banana pudding. And I'm going to take this big spoon give our custard another little mix, and then I'm going to take just a little bit of the custard and coat the bottom of this dish. I think that's coated. I want to make sure you can see this delicious pudding. Now I'm going to put my first layer of vanilla wafers down. Yes, first layer. This box seemed to be, these wafers seem to be stuck together, but out they are coming. All right. Okay, this is the last row here coming down. And I'm kind of going to put some like this around the edge. Kind of make a nice little border once I get these wafers out. Put that one there. Now I'm going to take, here are my bananas. I'm starting with these 4 large ones because I usually don't do any more than 4 or 5 with this dish. And I'm going to go ahead, let me cut this end off of this one, and I'm going to put in my first layer of banana. And I'm going to do these kind of on the thin side that they will go. And once they're on here, I'm going to get them situated better than this. But for now, let's get them on. Use 1 banana for this first layer already. I'm going to cut up just a little bit more and use about 1 1/2. Now I'm going to put on about 1/3 of the remaining custard. Just going to drizzle it on top of the bananas. And then I'm going to spread it out just a tad bit to make sure our bananas, for the most part, are covered. Another layer of the vanilla wafers. I'm just going to keep doing this until I get 3 layers of the bananas and the vanilla wafers. Another layer of the custard. Last layer of vanilla wafers. Last layer of bananas. Last layer of custard. Okay, and now that we got this last layer of custard, we're going to make some meringue. Now, if you don't like meringue on your banana pudding, you can skip this all together and just top it off with some more vanilla wafers. My family is one of those families that doesn't like it, but I do not want to waste these nice egg whites, so I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to make some today. So this is the egg whites that came from the 4 eggs. I'm going to get that started to mix it. I think it's going to be on kind of a medium speed, and I'm going to mix these egg whites until they start to get stiff. Beaten now for about three minutes. I'm going to gradually add that 1/4 cup of sugar I held back. And then I'm going to continue to beat these egg whites until they form a nice little peek. This took about 10 minutes, and I am going to call it and say, these are our peaks. Yes, indeed, we got peaks. Now I'm going to move this over and grab this banana pudding, place it right here where you can see. Then I'm going to grab my spatula. And I just want you to see what these peaks are looking like this. And I'm going to just take the whole thing and we're going to spread it on top all over our banana pudding. I have the oven. It's preheated. It's heating really to 425 degrees. Okay? And this is going to go into the oven for about 5 minutes, long enough for me to get a nice little brown on it. Old-fashioned homemade banana pudding with golden meringue topping. Thanks for watching. Till next time. Bye-bye.